So I was just telling people that this week's gonna be a lot less work because we have 3 tests on Friday. So I'm gonna share my screen with you and we're just gonna quickly go over the expectations of the week and then we will have questions for the end, okay? So I'm gonna share, we're gonna start actually with the Google Classroom and we'll go from there because everything, remember, you can go in is through Google Classroom. Bless you, Elvira. All right, so I'm gonna go to Google and we'll wait and see if Abby joins us again. And Hadisa, I was also telling, and for other friends, because I am recording this right now, if you have tried to watch the dinosaur named Sue video, it seemed as though it was frozen while I was reading. So I'm going to re-record it after we're off right now. Okay, so when we're done, I'll re-record it for you guys. All right, so we're gonna go to Google Classroom. So I'm sharing my screen. Let me know if you guys can see it. It should be my Google Classroom, which is a lot of different classes. And in here, remember in the feed, right up here is where we should be finding our stuff, and it looks like it didn't post. So I'm gonna go in and do that right now. My goodness, bummer. I didn't know it didn't post to Google Classroom. Sorry, you guys. So I'll post it right now. Little glitch. I guess it didn't. The internet has been super slow. I tried to post it this morning, but it looks like it didn't. All right. So I'm gonna go to my Google Drive. You guys all have a Google Drive too, like this, where all of your stuff is kept. I'm gonna go to mine and I'm gonna get the weekly schedule and I'll just open it up from here and I'll post it when we're done. Let's see, is anybody trying to add? I don't see, no Abby. Is Hadisa still here? Okay. Sorry, you guys, this is, what a bummer. And the internet's so slow. I'm gonna stop sharing to see if it'll go faster for me once I'm not sharing. So hold on 1 second. Oh, and there is Abby again. Okay, that's better. It was acting slow because we were on it together. Abby, are you there? Okay, I see you. All right, we're gonna restart here. So you should be able to see the schedule right now. You are going to be very happy to know, there it goes. All right, so everybody can see my schedule. Thumbs up if you can see my week at home schedule. So we have normal reading here for response sheets. And then notice reading activity. We have watch the video on a dinosaur named Sue and do the worksheets. So you're gonna click here. It'll take you to the Google Classroom. I hope that works. All right. Now, when it takes you to the Google Classroom, this is where Cameron pointed out that the video is not working because it is stuck on the same video, the same screen. So this right here, I will replace. You can open this right here, the Google slide. This is what you're gonna do today on a dinosaur named Sue, and then tomorrow will be your quiz. Today, you're gonna be opening the PowerPoint and you can rewatch the video. I have an actual video of a dinosaur named Sue and where she is today, okay? But what you're gonna do, the first 2 sheets here, you have 2 responsibilities to do with your worksheets, okay? So the first is a nonfiction worksheet, which is the who is the story talking about, what is it about, where did it happen, so in what state, when did it happen, like the year, which we'll be able to tell, how did it happen and why. And then the second worksheet is 3 things you learned, 2 facts that you read about, and 1 question that you have. And now look here, this is a journal, so it does have the date right here and on all the entries. So as I go through, and I'll reread this is the video that you can watch. So you can click right here and it will play the video automatically for you. But when you are done, make sure you go back to the assignment and make sure that, remember up here, now on mine it doesn't show, it shows how many points, but up here it will have your turn in button. Remember to turn in the assignment. Some of you still haven't been turning in stuff. You have been just sharing it with me, okay? So that's Monday. Tuesday, you'll do the same thing, okay? You'll listen and do the quiz, okay? So this is the quiz right here. It's through quizzes, and I have read the questions, so when you click on the quiz, it will have my voice reading the questions to you, okay? So you can take the quiz here and submit your work after you re-listen to the video. And I'll link the new video. I took it off. Now notice on Wednesday you have nothing, because we're going to talk about timelines on Wednesday for Zoom. Notice on Thursday it says work on and turn in your timeline. Same thing on Friday. That means those 2 days you have nothing to read. You need to work on your personal timeline, which look at the, make sure you guys are watching right now. I like how Axel has his eyes in Hadisa. I appreciate it. Notice here there are 2 different things. Right here it says Miss Carney's timeline example. This is not something you need to turn in. This is for you to look at. This is my timeline that I will go over with you on Wednesday at our Zoom meeting, okay? So this is an example for you to look at as a resource and just for you to get an idea, okay? So here is mine. It says Miss Carney's timeline, and it has events on here. Now, I have this template, but then I also have this template here. I have a timeline with pictures of myself, and I'm gonna go over this with you on Friday, or not on Friday, I'm sorry, Wednesday, but this is due on Friday, okay? Now, your timeline is going to be done over here, okay? But we'll go over that on Wednesday. Don't worry about doing that yet. Wednesday is the day we'll go over it, and that's when you wanna start it, okay? Then we have our phonics. We're working on schwa words this week. So your video to watch is here, and your sight words are here. And your spelling list is right here. So spelling list will open up. All of our words are A words at the beginning. And with schwa, the schwa sound is the sound. So about, above, again, ago, ahead, alike, alone, awake, away. They all say at the beginning. And schwa, if you watch the video, so those are our words. If you watch the video that I've made to teach you about schwa right here, it'll go over what the schwa sound is. It's something that is hopefully new to you guys because you shouldn't have learned much about that sound until right now. So I do need you guys to make sure that you watch this, and it is a lesson so you can re-watch it. It's not something you have to turn in. It's not worth points, okay? But do watch this. It's only 15 minutes long, all right? And then we have our stuff right here that you can always access. Now the worksheets for the week, let's go over each one of those so that you guys know how to do them because they are a little bit different this week. The schwa is a little bit more tricky than the other words that we have done, okay? And why is it showing LY? This is why we have practice. Let's try and see this one. All right. Huh. Did I open the wrong? Cameron, question. Have you done any of your phonics this week yet?
My phonics? No.
Yeah, have you done that yet?
No.
Or no? Okay. Let's go to the classroom and we'll look from there because I know it is in classwork. It might just not have uploaded to the doc yet. So we'll go this way instead right now so I can go over it with you. You will notice you guys have no journal this week. So no daily journal because you are working on your timeline. So here are your schwa work right here. We'll go over Monday first. Okay. It looks like they didn't connect inside of the Google slide, which I'll fix after this. All right, so here's Mondays, what you guys are gonna be doing today. Can everybody see this sheet? You're going to be reading the words and you have all the vowels, A, E, I, O, and U. And your words are going to say a schwa sound. So it's going to say but there's going to be a vowel that says it. So you guys have to make sure you watch the video. So about. Isaiah, where do you think about would go? Where do you think I would put this word? Where would it go?
You?
Close, but where does it say about? In the beginning, middle, or end?
Beginning.
And yes, beginning. And what vowel is there in the beginning?
A.
A. So it's gonna go in the A section, okay? So I'd move it to the A. What about, let's see, Abby, are you still there? Can you help me with this one, Abby? What about Item. Item.
What? I can't hear you.
Okay, because I think your video is having some trouble. Axel, can you help me? What about this word item? Where do you think it would go? Item.
Well, I think that item will go right over inside the E.
You are correct. You are correct because the is right here. So it's the E. So we're gonna move that over to, I moved the wrong word. We're gonna move that over to the E. Good. Item. Now, Abby, are you ready to help?
Yeah.
Okay. So, Abby, why don't you help me with the word, and I think Zaid is joining us, so let's let that transition right now. All right. Abby, can you help us with the word gallon? Where would we put gallon?
In the A section?
No, because A says gal. We're looking for the Which vowel makes the sound? Gallon.
Gallon.
Oh, correct. So we'd move it to the O section. So we're looking for the sound in these words and putting them with the vowel that makes the sound. Does that make sense, you guys? Yes? That's what we're doing for Monday, for today, okay? So let's go to Tuesday. Tuesday, you guys are going to be doing a sort like we've been doing with pictures and sentences, okay? So the pictures and sentences, you have these pictures. You have banana, you have basket, you have mountain, and you have balloon. You have to move your words, of course, to the sections. And then on the second page, there's a page 2. Page 2, you have to make sure to write your sentences, okay? So use banana in the orange section, balloon in the yellow, green, mountain, and the blue basket, okay? For your sentences and typing. That one's easy. We've done that one a past couple weeks now. That's day 2, okay? Day 3, Zaid, I was just telling friends that our schedule looks a little different because we are having 3 tests this week, so you don't have as much reading work and stuff to do, okay? All right, so this day 3 is your sight words. So you have your sight words: ago, government, half, machine, pair, quickly, scientist, 1,000, understood, and wait. You want to fill those into the question boxes here. It says, Mom cut the sandwich in. How does Mom cut a sandwich? Mom cuts the sandwich in, who can help? How might Mom cut the sandwich? Mom cuts the sandwich in government. Isaiah, what might Mom cut the sandwich in? Half. Good. So when we click here, we would type the word half and then be done with that one. Long blank. Long blank. Schools had only one room. Long. How might that be? What might I put in there, Phoenix? Long what? Long, schools had only one room. What word might go in there? Long.
Classroom.
Ooh, it's not one of our words up there. Use the words from here. I don't see classroom. Long, what do we say? Long.
Room.
Elvira, you want to help him?
Long ago.
Long ago. That means in the past. Long ago, schools only had one room. Okay, so make sure you guys watch that video. Phoenix, I want you to make sure you watch the video on the sight words, okay? To help you practice. Does that sound good?
Yeah.
All right, day 4. We're almost done. Day 4, you're going to use the words in the box. We've done this, and somebody said they had trouble with this, but we've done this all year, you guys. This is a page that we should know how to do. It's just where we take the number of letters and our words and sort them. Okay, so look at this. We've done this, yeah? Thumbs up if you remember that we've done this a lot this year. We've used these boxes. So you have your spelling words. It says spelling words with long O. So long O, remember, makes the O sound. So am I gonna type the word again in long O? No, Hadisa says no. What about, Hadisa, what about alone? Is that gonna go in this box? Alone. Does that say O? Alone. It does. So I would type in here, I would go alone. Good. Alone. And then what's another one that says O? What about along? Does that say ah? Is that long O or is that short O? Ah. That's short. What about alike? That's long I. What about ago? Does that say O? Ago. Yeah. So I would go here and I would type ago. Okay. That's day 4. You guys want to make sure you do that. You have long O, which says O, long A, which says A, long I, which says I, and then any of the other words that don't match, go there. Okay. Cameron, do you have a question? What's up?
Did schools back then only have one room?
Yes. They sure did. Crazy, huh? What they did back in long ago, Cameron, is they had all like 1st, 2nd, 3rd, 4th grade in the same room. I know, crazy, huh? All right, day 5. Day 5, you guys are gonna make sure that you look at the pictures along with the sentences, okay? So most people love to eat pizza as a treat meal. I would move that over to the picture that matches, okay? That makes sense. And then on the page 2, you guys have to pick which word goes in the sentence. I went to the museum a few years ago or about. Who can help me? Where might I pick, or what word might I pick? Malik, you want to help? Welcome.
Ago.
Ago, good. I went to the museum a few years ago. So I would type the word ago. I'd like to visit the museum blank. Along or again? What word might go in there? Who wants to help? Abby, can you help us? I'd like to visit the museum.
Again.
Again, good. So you want to pick between these 2 words, friends. What would go in the sentence, okay? Make sense? Pretty easy. That's your phonics for the week. And I'm gonna fix that in here. It looks like they didn't upload to that. You have your spelling test to take here, okay? And then all the Zoom meetings are right here. Remember, the office hours are 30 minutes long on Tuesdays and Thursdays in case you need help with anything or you're having any problems with stuff. I'm on here for your help, okay? And then writing, remember we're having the daily prompts and you don't have any journal this week. So no journals, okay? No daily journals this week, just your writing prompt. So I'm gonna go over the writing prompt with you. Let's look at our prompts this week. I liked reading some of your guys' prompts from last week. I hope that you guys are creative again this week. So here is the first one. It says, if you could be one person for the day, who would it be and why? So if you could be one person in the whole wide world, who would you be and why would you be that person? The second prompt, what is something that makes you happy? Tell me about something that makes you really happy. Third, your principal for the day. That means each of you are principal for the day. How would you make the school schedule? So what would the school schedule look like? What would happen during the day if you were principal? Tell me about it. What would you do if you were invisible for the day? So if nobody could see you, what would you do? That's really interesting, huh? Lots of things that you could do if you're invisible. And then the last prompt, think of a new invention. What is it and what does it do? So if you could invent something, tell me what you would invent and what would it do, okay? Now remember, you want to work on maybe one a day so that you're not bombarded, but you could do them all in one day if you wanted. Up to you, okay? So you could do them all today if you wanted to get them all done. Doesn't matter to me as long as they're all finished by Friday, okay? So that is your writing. Now look over here. I do have something for you guys to do. Mr. Griffin has made a Google Classroom. I have put the code right here. So to do that, I'm going to show you right now what you would do. you're gonna go to your Google site. So look at what I do right now. Okay, so I'm gonna go to Google. I'm gonna go to here and go to my classroom. When I go to my classroom, it will ask me to add another class. Now watch carefully, because I know that parents are gonna ask me questions. So I want you guys to make sure you're watching so you know how to add Mr. Griffin's classroom right now, okay? Do you see how I have all these different classrooms here? I've added myself to them. If you go up to this plus sign right here, it'll say create or join class. You want to join class, okay? I'm gonna click on join class. That is where I need to enter the code. I'm gonna enter the code by using this code right here, okay? It says IIHSOMF. I'm gonna type that in. IIHSOMF, and I'm going to press join. And it's joining right now. See how it says joining? And then, look, it is Mr. Griffin's classroom. It says first and second grade physical education. So here you will find things that Mr. Griffin posts. So if we go to classwork, we can see what he wants us to do. Okay, so there are different things that you can do here, and you can pick what you want to do. Tracking log, distance learning, mile run club, if you want to do that, Mr. Griffin's warm-up. Okay, and you can view his material here. And it's an audio. Let's listen to what he says. You ready? I don't know if it's playing. Can you guys hear anything? There it is.
Jumping jacks, ready? Begin.
Okay, I'm gonna pause it. So Mr. Griffin has posted stuff for you guys, okay? So you can always go, and when you go there, you're gonna go to the classwork area and you can view whatever you wanna do here. You can do that warm up, you can do the tracking log. Here is the activity log for the week. So you guys can view the assignment, and it says this is what you will turn in at the end of the week. Please don't turn it in earlier than Friday. Keep track of your activities on a separate piece of paper or file and copy them into here. So anything that you guys do, so Cameron, like if you go on to bike rides and stuff, you can tell how long, how many minutes do you go outside each day? Are you going for 60? That's an hour. Are you playing outside for an hour or more a day? Okay, so you wanna make sure that you join Mr. Griffin's Google Classroom, and the code's right here, okay? So again, you gotta go to the top when you come here and you go to Classroom. Watch one more time. We go to Classroom, we go up to the top area, remember, to the plus sign, and you add a class, you join, okay? So you're gonna add using this plus sign. Everybody see that, the plus sign? We're gonna click on it, and then when you click on it, it's going to ask you to join his class and use that code, join class. Hold on one second, join class. There we go. And then you're gonna enter the code right here. I've already joined his class, so I'm not gonna enter it again, but the code is right here, okay? All right, Malik, do you have a question? Malik? No? Okay. All right, then Mrs. Price has made activities for you. So for music, you have stuff that you can do right here. Click on this and you have a document that Mrs. Price has made for you, okay? So you can do stuff that she has made, or you can choose to do the same stuff that we have put on here from the past couple of weeks. So when you click on it, it's gonna load the document for you, and then you'll be finished after that if you choose to do any of this, okay? So you can click and listen to different things if you're looking. There are a total of 9 things on the first page, and then some other things that you can do with games that you know, like the penny game, the Magic Forest game, Grizzly Bear game, lots of games that you can play, okay? So we thank Mrs. Price for doing that. That was very nice of her, huh? All right, you guys. Then we have lessons. You can still do lessons if you want to for art, or you can just do free draw. And then Friday, we'll do another Zoom. Math worksheets. Here we go. Math. Look here. You have your tests. You have 2 different tests. You have counting and identifying money, and then you have adding and subtracting money. These tests are 2 different tests, but they encompass money at the same time. So you need to do these on Friday, okay? The worksheets for math, I'm gonna go over those really quickly. Monday and Tuesday are subtracting money, kind of like we did with adding money. So you guys have to make sure that you watch the video, okay? There's a video at the beginning of your guys' assignment that I want you to watch on both days, because this is going back to regrouping, okay? So we're gonna watch, remember how to regroup, and then we have problems that we have to do, okay? So you wanna watch the money video and then make sure that you guys do the video both days. So watch the video, do the questions that look like this. So let me ask somebody who can help me. 4 minus 7, what do I ask myself? Is there more on the what, Malik?
There's more on the floor.
So what do I need to do?
So we go next door.
And so what does this 4 turn into?
A 3.
Good. And what does this 4 turn into?
A 3. 14.
Woo, you're good. Now notice we can't, and if you need to make your box bigger, you can by doing that. We can't cross it out, but we know that these 4s don't exist anymore, right? So Malik, what is 14 minus 7? What's 14 minus 7?
7.
7, it's a double. And then what is 3 minus 2?
1.
You are a genius. So the answer is 17 cents. Wonderful job. So that's Monday and Tuesday, okay? So on here, Monday and Tuesday are subtracting money. Wednesday and Thursday, friends, are review. So take a look. This is practice for your test, okay? So the practice looks like this. I have made the test similar to this for identifying money, okay? It's going to have pictures of coins. So we're just gonna go over Wednesdays, and Thursdays look similar, but just with different coins, okay? So this is Wednesdays right now. All right, who can tell me what is this first coin? What is that? What is this coin right here? Nobody knows. Isaiah, what coin is that? What's this one?
1, 2, a quarter.
A quarter, thank you. So I can use this right here, and I can type quarter in there. Who can tell me what this one is? What's this coin? This one right here. Axel, what coin is that?
Dime.
A dime. So I can use the word, and I can find dime up here, and I can type it into my box, right?
Smallest of all the coins.
It is the smallest, but is it the smallest value-wise, Axel?
No.
No, it's not. All right, thank you, Axel. What's this coin right here, Phoenix? What's this one?
Smallest. Coin, except it's not the biggest.
What is it, Phoenix?
Biggest half dollar.
I think you muted yourself, Phoenix. I can't hear you. What coin is this? So far we used quarter.
Penny.
Oh, thank you. It's a penny. So Elvira, what does that mean this one is? What's that one?
Nickel.
Nickel, good. Now we go to the second slide. I just did that first slide for you. Look at that. How much is a quarter worth? Hadisa, how much is a quarter worth? Quarter, big and bold. You're worth?
25.
You've got it. So I'm going to put 25 in my box. And notice it says use the cent symbol, but you can also just write out cents, okay? So I'm going to put 25 cents. Good. How much is a penny worth, Cameron?
1 cent.
1 cent. So I'm going to write 1, and I can put cent. Good. Now, the other 2 pages are counting money. So we have, it looks like 3 quarters here. So what are 3 quarters worth? 25? Isaiah, how much are 3 quarters worth?
75.
You've got it. 75. And I can put cents if I want to. Okay. Here it looks like we have dimes. Who can tell me how much these are worth altogether? Hand raised when you know. Axel, how much are those worth?
70 cents.
70 cents. 10, 20, 30, 40, 50, 60, 70. You got it. 70. And I can put down cents. Okay. And that's the same for the other sheet. And Thursday looks exactly the same. You have different right here. It's in a different order. And on this one, and this one. Same format, different coins. Okay. So that is what our review looks like for math. And you have your tests on Friday that you guys need to do, okay? Now this leads us to our very last section, social studies. You have one more video to learn about for the gold rush, okay? So we're gonna click here, watch the video about the gold rush, and then do the worksheet. But then there's no other learning after that, okay? So we are going to listen to and watch the Gold Rush video that I have made, and then there is a Google Doc that you need to look at also to do the assignment for the Gold Rush, okay? And the Gold Rush is connected to the Oregon Trail, believe it or not. And the Gold Rush obviously is about gold, okay? So I have the video, it's only 5 minutes, and then the Google slide. So I'm gonna show you the Google slide because that's the part I want you to make sure that you understand. The video, I'll be reading the information to you on the Google slide. So I'm gonna open up the Google slide. I'm gonna show you really quickly what you're supposed to do. I have read this in the video, but you can read it yourself as well, okay? So your first question is, why did thousands of people travel to California in 1848 to 1855? You can find that information in these paragraphs, okay? But I also have read it to you. On the second slide, what is a prospector? A prospector, we can find that word right here. Prospectors who made it, stayed in the mining camps with other gold seekers. People who explore an area looking for minerals like gold are called prospectors. I could use that right there in this sentence. You also have a video, friends, to watch here, okay? And then on page 3, we have fill in the blanks. All right, and the fill in the blanks questions are going to be similar to what I read to you because all the information is in there, okay? So we have James Marshall found tiny golden flakes in Prospectors, California. We have to look at the words, all right? I'm not gonna give away any of the answers because I do want you to try to remember this information when you watch the video that I read to you, okay? And the last sheet, you just have to fill in the answers. What does it mean to pan for gold? We click here and we type our answer. It means blank. Who were the 49ers? What events happened to cause the gold rush? And why did towns become ghost towns? It all tells you that in these first 2 slides, okay? Both of these. But make sure you watch that video because that's gonna help you a lot with your answers too, and as well as my video that I've made. So make sure you watch this 5-minute video. Then you guys, on Tuesday is our last assignment, video about timelines, because Wednesday we're gonna go over your timeline. But I have a video that I want you guys to watch that I have made about a timeline in the gold rush, okay? So when you guys click on this, it's gonna take you to the assignment that has both the timeline and it has the video that I have made about the timeline. So make sure you guys are looking right now because this is going to be your assignment and how your project goes, okay? So I'm not gonna play the video, you're gonna watch that yourself. So this is 2 minutes long, super short, you guys. But when you click on here, this is the one that you're gonna need to turn in, okay? So look with your eyes, I wanna make sure everybody's looking. Okay, it says timeline practice. First slide, watch the video. Second slide, put the events in order from first to last. That means from the oldest to the newest, okay? So when I go to the second slide, I'm gonna watch the video. It is a video about the gold rush. I'm gonna click, watch a short video about the gold rush. Then on the third slide, you guys, I have pictures and I have events, okay? This is where you guys need to put them in order. Maybe this picture is the one that goes here first. I'm gonna move it into the box. Then I have to read these. You might need mom, dad, or somebody else to help you. James Marshall discovered gold in 1848. Does that match this picture? I don't think so. James Marshall was building a fort for John Sutter in Coloma, California. Does that match the picture? Maybe so. It looks like this is a fort. So I would move this over to this area and put it right there, okay, to make the event. Now, the only way you're going to know the answers to this event is if you watch the video and listen to my video, okay? Does that make sense? Thumbs up if you understand that you need to watch the video and you need to watch my video to do this. Thank you, Cameron and Hadisa. Okay, so that is the last assignment, you guys, for the week that you have to do besides your timeline. So we're gonna go back to the Google document. I'm gonna show you. Here is another link to your timeline. And your social studies test is here. So you have to make sure you take your social studies test. We need to come to the Zoom meeting also, okay? Wednesday, come to the Zoom meeting. We're gonna go over expectations for your timeline. Thursday, you're gonna work on your timeline. Your timeline needs to be turned in by Friday. The social studies test is gonna be right here, okay? And that's going to be your guys' quiz. So if you ever have any questions though, make sure to have you type a question to me, or mom and dad can email me or message me on Dojo. I'm gonna stop sharing. Does that make sense, you guys? I'm gonna fix some of the stuff in there, but remember, not a lot of work this week for reading, just Dinosaur Named Sue today and tomorrow, but then the rest of the week, once Wednesday's Zoom meeting is over, it's going to be your timeline that you wanna worry about, as well as your tests on Friday. So make sure that you get all those tests done, okay? And next week, we're gonna start new math, we're gonna start new science, and we have new words, of course, but all new curriculum stuff, new math, new science, so no more social studies, all new stuff. We're actually gonna be talking about weather. It's gonna be pretty fun. Does anybody have any questions about anything before we get off for today? I'm gonna go in and fix that video, Cameron, so you guys all make sure that you look out for the new video. I'll post an announcement on Class Dojo, and I'll also post the class, Google didn't seem to upload it, but on Google Classroom, I'll post our schedule because it looks like it didn't post, okay? But everything else should be good to go. Hadisa, do you have a question? Go ahead, friend.
Do we have a math test?
Yes, you do. Did you see where that was on the schedule?
Mm-mm.
Let me show you. So all your tests are on Friday. So look here. Are you looking, Hadisa? Friday, you have a social studies test. It says take social studies test here. Okay. And then on Friday, you have spelling test. And then also you have math tests, counting money and adding and subtracting. Both of them are linked right here, okay?
Mm-hmm.
So you have about 4 tests to take on Friday, but they won't be too tricky. It's all stuff that we know, all right?
Okay, thank you.
Yep, and if you guys have any questions tomorrow, you can hop on Zoom and I'll be here from 10 to 11, or 10:30, sorry, not 10. 10:30 to 11, okay? Everybody good? So look out for the video. I'm gonna re-record it right now after we get off, and I'm also going to fix the phonics links. It looks like they're kind of messed up. Is everybody good? Yeah? Okay.